The amigos for life. The amigos for life. The amigos for life.
We are the Amigos!
The amigos for life.
What's happening, guys? It's your boy Charlie, your Mike, and Layla Amigo.
Yo, what's happening, everybody?
And
Girl, Layla, Amigo.
she just did her hair, so if she touches it a lot,
I'm feeling all.
understand why.
I'm ready. I'm ready to pop this baby now. My hair's done. My nails are still good. I look cute, so the baby can come now.
Today is the 7th of August, and tomorrow we are celebrating 11 years of marriage.
Hmm?
And with a third baby on the way. By the way, it was just last year that we had the trip to France, and then to Sweden, then to Senegal, then to Cape Verde. And it felt like just yesterday, though.
Really?
But yet, here we are again. The only difference is Hassan was not produced around that time. In case if
Yes,
I want.
because people are wondering, like, oh, is this Cape Verde baby?
Gosh, was that
Like,
Cape Verde baby?
It was just after Cape Verde baby, so we were still in the moods, you know? And now we're in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So it was been a lot of traveling in the last year.
What is your feeling of welcoming the third baby? In hindsight of where we've been, the fact that Umari and Atara are 8 and 7. Atara is going to turn 7 on the 19th of August. So please, bro, not the 19th. So yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the new addition to our family. I've always seen us as a family of 4, honestly speaking. I was good with 2. I was so good with 2. Until
You need to tell the people, yeah. Can you express? Because I don't think
until God spoke. And then after that, I felt incomplete. And I was like, maybe.
as if the fact that you had 2 babies or 2 children already wasn't.
And who said it wasn't enough? That's not what I said.
But you said you felt incomplete.
Yes, afterwards. But when we were within, I was very complete. I was very happy. I was very like, you know what? This is us. I mean, like, you can clearly see by the age gap of our last and current carrying. So I was really, really good. But then the Lord spoke, and I was quick to agree. My partner, on the other hand, needed the Lord to speak to him himself. So we left that in the hands of the Lord, although I did encourage and nudge as much.
Felt
as
more
I
like
could.
forcing to me.
Anyway, at the end of the day, he made his own decision, because I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna force this thing, because it was getting contentious. And I was like, okay, if it's meant to be, we'll have another. If it's not, we won't have another baby. And then one fine day,
You see how she cut the story short. Okay, carry on.
Give your own side.
Carry on.
And then one fine day, after a whole hula baloo, and I left it alone, babe, daddy is like, do you still want that baby? And I was like, oh, of course. And he's like, okay, let's have a baby. And I'm like, wait. Are you sure? I don't want you to say, oh, I coerced you. Oh, I forced you. Oh, I don't want you to say it's because you wanted the baby. When something goes wrong or when we need, it's because of you. I didn't want that. So I was like, make sure that you're saying yes out of your own free will and you really, really do want this and you've taken the time that you've needed to get to that point. He was like, yes, I'm ready. So I was like, and then we jumped into the sack. And before you know it, break easy.
So you couldn't just say, yeah, it happened and then we're pregnant. Who's jumping in which sack?
So we didn't jump into the sack.
So the part that she forgot to mention was this. When she started to talk to me about this thing, I was like, when I book. Why? I was like, now fam, we had agreed, we had a conversation when we met.
Yeah.
We talked about it, we prayed about it.
Yeah.
We got together.
Yes.
We got married.
Yeah.
3 years later, Omari was born.
Yes. And
Fucking is 6-7 months after Omari was born, she got pregnant.
yes, because you couldn't keep your hands off me.
And you couldn't say no to me.
Anyway.
What to do?
What?
And then, when she started to talk to me, I was like, well, no, I'm sorry, no. This is not what we had agreed upon. We didn't. This is not something that we talked about. And I'm like, why now? Why is it a thing now? And then obviously, you have the likes of Maman, Shansia, Megan, and the whole 9 yards. So everybody was in cahoot with her. But just give her. What's the issue? God is going to provide. Side note, when all of you are saying all of that, are you sleeping with me in my bed when my baby is crying? Because I can't come and drop it at your doorstep.
Oh, babe, well, come on, babies.
Stop, wait. So, I did feel coerced and I expressed it to her. And she wouldn't stop. Okay. Especially now, all the people that are watching our YouTube channel and that know us know how we're not here can be convincing. When she has this thing on her mind, nobody can stop her. Not me, not her father, not, nobody. Nobody. So I was like, never. I'm cool. Omari and Ata, we lit. We're outside. We're killing the game. The thing is with me, I'm the type of person, if you get on my case, I won't say on my nerves because we cannot talk about nerves here. If you get on my case enough, I'm like, okay. So please, then I asked her, I was like, so can you please explain to me what now? Oh, I had a dream, God, blah, blah, blah. I was like, maybe, sometimes God will choose a partner to, In this case, it was her. Me, I was left on the landslide, managing my own. So eventually I was like, you know what? I just don't like when people are on me like this, when it comes to something that personally I feel like it's a discussion that I'm having with my partner, right? And then I said to her, I did suggest, I'm like, babe, I will never put you in a position where I put pressure on you about something that you're not 100% down with. I wouldn't feel comfortable because at the end of the day, I know it's your body. I know you're going to be the one to carry it and go through the whole transformation and stuff like this, especially after the time frame that it has taken us for us to have children again. And obviously, you have to take into consideration the age factor because, age is catching up with us. We ain't young like this no more.
Yeah. The flames I'm seeing.
Yeah. For somebody else, yeah, let's have it. La, 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 la. Baby is showing her shege.
But the Lord said so.
Okay. So anyway, obviously I'm super excited about it.
No. Tell them, when did you get to the point of changing your mind for yourself and not under coercion, not under duress?
I felt that hit. My decision was just like one of these. I was like, okay, cool. God, if this is really what you want me to do, if this is what you really think that we should have in our family at this point in time, okay. If it's not, well, whatever needs to happen, Well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not going to stress myself in terms of that because I knew from the dynamic that we've had from the time we met all the way till now, from Arena Tara, we managed. One of the things that I always say is like people think that we're having this parenting aspect of life on lock, like we kill the game. Listen, it's tough. I lose my cool, I would say 80 or 75% of the time, if not all the time. But at the same time, I also show up authentically, genuinely,
You do.
and honestly
You're a good dad.
to my children the way I could never imagine was possible. I'm able to rewrite a new legacy for what's the way forward, the example that I'm setting for Mary, for our son to come, for our daughter. She sees what the example it is on how her husband is supposed to be with his wife, even though anytime that Layla and I we show probably display of affection.
She gets shy.
Mary's like,
Both of them get shy, and then she gets shy, and she pretends that she's not looking, but she's looking.
so
And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm loving my husband, the same way you will love yours." And she's like, "You have to do it now."
so make that decision, and then here we are.
So the Lord is the one that changed your mind. Won't say it's me.
You played a part in it. God definitely for sure, baby. But I'm not saying 100%. That I wouldn't be truthful of me to say that.
Okay. So we're just having a baby because you felt cornered and you were like, "Okay, let's go have a baby."
Partly yes, but partly also because at some point God softened my heart because initially I didn't want to hear anything about it. I wasn't even willing to have a conversation. She's here, she can tell you. It was like, no. Cut me out. Don't talk to me. It ended up in arguments all the time, initially. Then, obviously, the friends, the family, my mom. If it was up to mom, if it was up to maman, si tu regardes la vidéo, c'est vrai. J'aurais pu avoir 6 or 7, like 6 or 7. She wouldn't
6 or
mind.
7 what?
Kids.
No, that one is not my portion. 6, anything after 3 is not for me. And the Lord knows it. I had one
Then when the Lord
I had one pregnancy left in me, and even this one is wow. Listen, having a baby over 35 is no joke. People that do it, power to you. People that have more than 3 kids, power to you. Because in this economy, whoosh, kelele. Just pray for us, eh? If you want to donate, you can donate also. I won't say no. But yeah, it's not easy. But like they say, I know it's such a cliche thing to say, "Oh, the Lord will provide." But also, we know that we're doing our best, and that's the only thing we can do, and we just leave the rest to God. We move in wisdom, we plan accordingly, we budget accordingly, we do whatever it is that we need to do to make sure that our family is in the best possible standing, and you leave the rest to God. That's it.
Yep. So now we're just sitting here, just doing a recap of welcoming our third baby. Celebrating 11 years of marriage tomorrow. Having our daughter turning 7 on the 19th of August.
Yeah, princess. And by the way, the kids were also very excited for the baby. I dreamt about the gender. I dreamt about the name. So I had the name before I had the baby. And then eventually the Lord spoke and got the gender correct. And the kids were also hoping for the same gender, which is a boy. Amaya wanted a boy because he's over girls. Atara wanted a boy because she wants to stay the only girl. So we were all in alignment for this thing.
So just in terms of like where we sit, where we stand, and I feel like where God is about to take us as a family of 5. It's just gratitude, and also excited for what God has in store for us, because we do understand that, like, with every child comes something, whatever that is this time around. I wish I could tell you what it is, but
And also, it just goes to show, we plan and God laughs. We planned, we were good with 2, and God was like, yeah, watch the space, watch the space, watch the space. And now here we are with 3, you know. So yeah, we will do our best to plan, but at the end of the day, God has the last say. And we trust in Him always, because His ways are higher than our ways, and that is definitely how we lead our family, and Charlie leads us. He always tells me about being flexible, because I can get stuck in my way sometimes, especially if I have got something specific in my mind. If there's a specific plan, if there's a specific vision, if there's a specific way that we're supposed to do, I will stick on it like glue, and it's hard for me to let go and kind of be flexible. But a good man here is just teaching me flexibility, and sometimes you just need to go with the flow. So yeah,
it's not an
Thank
easy
you.
thing. You're welcome. It's not an easy thing for us to do, because I feel like at the same time there's an element of like God stretching us to places where we've never been before. Now, mind you, we never had 3 kids in our lives, okay? Ever. We live abroad in Dubai, Nora, with everything that the world is going through.
That's happening in the Middle East.
But not only, it's also there are certain things happening where we are right now that are not necessarily affecting us in a way, but we also kind of need to think about.
But it does affect us in the long run, because cost of living has shot up like there's no tomorrow.
It's something that this time around, in the way we planned, we were like, you know what, we do not put like a ceiling as much as we've done before, because before we put a ceiling and then we get here, then we're like
Over the ceiling.
We can't manage. But a big shout out to everybody that have shown love to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that's been liking, that's been sharing, that's been subscribing, that's been watching. And if you know you're watching this video and you haven't liked, you haven't shared, you haven't subscribed, do one of the 3. Do one of the 3.
Because why are we still at 500 and plus something, guys?
Do
Come
one
on.
of the 3, guys.
Come on.
Please.
People are being consistent here, man. It takes a minute. You have to come up with concepts and ideas and set up the camera and edit and do the stuff and do the stuff.
He's Mr. Editor.
Come on, man. Help the family, help the amigos.
Thank you very much to everybody for your love, for your support. Thank you to the crew that threw me an amazing baby shower. Thank you to Mr. Planner. He's the one that organized the baby shower. And yeah, just thank you to everybody who's been walking with us on this journey. God bless you always. May the Lord replenish you in everything that you do.
We love y'all.
Yeah,
and look forward for more content to come. We couldn't really do the pregnancy evolution because my wife here, she doesn't really show, even when people found out that she was showing.
Yeah, people
we will try to
joking.
do later once our son is born, and we will try to update you and to share as much as possible with you.
He'll add a few pictures at the end just to show you what we're talking about. Like, I really don't show, like, even now I'm wearing a hoodie and you would never say that I'm pregnant. It's only when I take it off and then you see a round little bump around my shirt. But yeah.
Anyway, it's your boy Charlie, Mike and Leila. May go out here in Cape Town in the Mother City, South Africa. We out.
God bless.
Peace.
Bye.
The amigos for life.